I feel like I've just been getting really comfortable on here. Like I have so much to say. Hey you guys, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm actually starting this vlog on a Friday. I feel like I usually try to start them on a Sunday or Monday. But honestly, my hair was not done. My hair was not done. I had a hair appointment yesterday and I was like, okay, I can start the vlog now. But I wanted to start the vlog a few days ago. I felt like a little gremlin. Like I felt like the ugliest version of myself. And especially with a bob, like if your hair's not done, you give Lord Farquaad really quickly. So I was like, okay, I need to get my hair done. And I actually decided to stop cutting my hair. So I know that I said I wanted to have like a bob summer. Scratch that, we're done with that. I'm growing my hair back out. I do feel like a bob looks good on me. Like I love the way that this looks, but I will say, I hate not being able to like do different hairstyles because you guys know I love like a half up, half down. I love wearing my hair curly. I love wearing it with like beach wave curls. I don't feel like I can do that with this hair. And I just feel like there's nothing I can do with it. Like I'm over having a bob. So next year when I get the itch to cut my hair into a bob, because I know it's gonna happen, I'm gonna get a wig. And I've been saying that the last 3 years when I've cut my hair, but I've been scared because I've never had a wig and you guys know my hairline is a little bit weird. But me and my hairstylist are actually gonna try the behind the hairline closure, I think is what it's called. I've been seeing all the girls doing it and I was like, that might actually work for me. But like I was saying, before we got on that little tangent, we are back with another weekly vlog. I did want to fill you guys in on a few things that happened this week that I wanted to show you. Firstly, starting off with the couch. We finally have a white couch. I actually got it like a month ago and I just haven't been home to show you. Like, I know I was supposed to bring you guys to Napa Valley. I guess we can talk about it. I have a lot to say right now. So if you guys don't want to know what's going on, skip this part. I have been severely I don't want to say the word is overworked. I feel like when I was going through treatment in like January through March, I was taking it very slow. Like I got used to a very slow pace. And then in terms of work, April was just a slow month for me in general. Then come May, I think I signed like 7 or 8 deals and they all wanted those videos like boom, 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 boom. So like last week, I literally think every day of the week I posted an ad, which was annoying and we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about it, but it was annoying for me. And I just feel like I was overwhelmed. Like I was trying to show my family what life was like for me in California. And like we were doing Napa Valley and we were doing San Francisco and San Jose, but I was the driver. I was the tour guide. I was also trying to enjoy the time with my family while getting short form content. And I was just like, and having to vlog. It was just too much. It was just too much. So I'm sorry I did not bring you guys with me to Napa Valley. And I was so overwhelmed to the point where, you guys know that trip I was telling you guys about, Mexico, going to Tulum? I canceled that. So me and my friend and then a few of her friends were going on a girls trip to Tulum, just to like go. I had to send her a text. I was like, I'm sorry. Like I am spreading myself too thin between work, personal life, settling into being in Indianapolis for the first time in like 2 years. Also having a partner who lives here who does not have family who lives here. I was like, I don't want to be gone every weekend. That's not what I was doing in California. Worked in California. It's not working in Indy. That being said, I also had another update for you guys. So I actually saw my first oncologist. I have so much to say. Anywho, I saw my first oncologist this week and I really loved it. Like, I feel like in California, a lot of the doctors there are, how do I say this? Either Indian or Asian. That is a part of it. But also very, I don't think the word is hoity-toity. I feel like the word would be like, and it's not necessarily them being educated either. Like very established. Like they've studied at Harvard and Duke and Stanford. Like California, I think, has very good doctors, but with that comes doctors that tell you what to do. Like, this is what you have, this is the treatment we're gonna do, this is what you need, and yeah, and that's the way that it is. Whereas here, it felt more like a conversation. They asked me how the radiation felt. They asked me how I was feeling, like mentally. They asked me, which I loved my doctors in California, you guys know that. But it was just a little bit different. I had some questions about things that were going on with my body and with side effects that I had, and they were like, oh yeah, we can talk about that. Like, whereas in California it was like, no, those two things are not related. And it was like, well, I know that they're related. It just felt better. I left feeling like I could actually speak to what I was going through, where before, if you guys have ever seen any of my short form videos, a lot of it is like, I don't know, like I'll be explaining something and I'll be like, I don't know what it's called, or I don't know what this leads to. I don't know. I just don't know. They didn't never take the time to explain it to me. Whereas this, I feel like I can actually speak to what the hell happened to me, what my next steps are, and what is going on with my health. So Very happy about that. But this weekend, I don't know what we're getting up to. Like I said, it's Friday. This weekend is Indy Greek weekend. So it's the weekend, the week of all of these D9 events. I really want to go to Indy Greek picnic, but it's supposed to rain. Obviously, they won't be seeing me if it rains. So we might go to that tomorrow. I'm not really sure. I want to get out of the house. Like, I really want to enjoy being back in Indy. I want to try new coffee shops. I want to try new restaurants. I really just want to, like, I've been working out. I went to F45. I went to 2 F45 classes this week. I went to Pilates. We have Solidcore tomorrow. But I just wanted to introduce the vlog. I wanted to say hi to you guys. I wanted to check in with you guys. I wanted to catch up because I feel like things have just been happening and I have not been able to personally keep up. So with that being said, I actually have some work to do. So I'm gonna like plot myself at this desk for the next few hours because I want to get all my deliverables done before it gets to 5 o'clock. But I'll just check in with you guys next time we're doing something. Love this book. So if you're new here, you probably don't know this, but I love black romance books. And if you read black romance, you guys definitely know about the Kennedy Ryan, why am I tripping over my words? Kennedy Ryan Skyland series. So it's Before I Let Go. What's the second one? The second one is my favorite one. This Could Be Us. And the third book, Can't Get Enough, came out a few weeks ago. I've already read it. I bought it on my Kindle, but I also wanted to have the physical copy so I could, like, on my shelf have all 3 books. But if you like black romance or you're looking for a new series to read, Kennedy Ryan, the Skyland series, you will not regret it. Okay, so I also don't think I told you guys this earlier, but I also lost my wallet this week. I went to clean out my car and I think I threw it away while I was at the car wash. So I'm gonna head into Coach to see if I can find a pink one because the last one that I had is black and I want this one to have like a pop of color. So we're gonna see what we find.
So like this one is if you're like going out and you don't want to take like a whole wallet with you, just some cards and an ID. And this is how it opens.
I actually really like that. We came into Urban Outfitters and I saw these super cute earrings because I've been wanting some earrings that are unique but also like just gold and silver. So I think I'm gonna get these. And then also these glasses go really well with the shape of my bob. So I'm also gonna get these. Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. I'm currently running late for Solidcore. I have to be leaving my house in 4 minutes and I haven't eaten breakfast yet. So I quickly made some turkey bacon, 1 egg, and a bagel. I am not looking forward to this class in the least. Like, I'm scared. I did Solidcore. I think I mentioned this. I've done Solidcore once before and I swore to myself I was never gonna go back. I think the issue was the first time I went, they had I did like the standard 50-minute class. I didn't realize that they have an intro class, like you're supposed to do it 2 to 3 times before you even get to the standard class. And I think that was what it was. Like when I first got there, they were like, hold a plank for 5 minutes. What? So I'm hoping that this one is a little bit better. I think I also mentioned, I can't remember exactly what I told you guys, but Xavier did the class earlier this week and he was like, it was hard, but it wasn't like impossible. So we're gonna try again. I would love to be like a twice a week, once a week Solidcore girl. Cause like all my friends who do Solidcore, Maya, Tati, their bodies look insane. Like their bodies look insane. I also want to tell you guys where this set is from. So this set is from Gymshark. They actually just sent it to me and then they also sent me this jacket. So I'm just gonna put this jacket over the outfit. I need to find a hair tie so I'm able to put my hair up, but I'm hoping there's one in my car. I don't think I'm gonna film Solidcore because this camera's big. It's my first time going to this studio. And then, like I said, it's just my first time going back in a while. I do think that I'm gonna check in with you guys afterwards and let you know my thoughts. Today is also Indy Greek picnic. I think I'm going. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain. I don't know what the weather people do, but I swear, like they'll say that it's gonna snow and it'll be like 95 degrees. Like I don't know what's going on, but it says it's not supposed to rain till later, so I think we're gonna go to Indy Greek picnic. Okay, I need to be leaving like now.
Focusing on that space right between the ribs and hips. It happens to be that you contract that space so much that then the knees come in behind you. The knee is still down. See if you can deepen the rotation, trying to really stack the hips on top of one another. You stay here. The more you press down, the more leverage you have. Let both forearms support you. And in 10, you have a hip pulse. In 5, rock the hips up an inch, down an inch. In 3, 2, 1. Hips rock up an inch, down an inch, little pulse. This one's still working to find that angry cat-like action through the spine. Pressing not only your lumbar spine up with the thoracic. Now we are going to have a little fun with this, all right? In 10, you're holding this back an inch. Yes. So strong here. Good work. In 10, you're back. In 8, heck of a job. Well done, starter 50. And 5, glad to have you. Enjoy your day. In 3, 2, 1.
Not I need gas. Really? I just got done with the workout class. I do feel like it went a lot better than the first one. The first time I went, like I told you guys, I died. This one, I think because it was an intro, like she explained what, like when you're counting down 15, 12, 8, what's supposed to be happening? Like, why are you counting down like that? So she walked through like the countdowns, how to work the machine, and then she let me know, like, well, the class was full, so not just me, but she walked us through like the 4 segments of every class. It just felt more instructional. Everyone in there was kind of like looking at each other like, okay, how are you doing it? How am I doing it? Who's doing it right? I did not break a sweat, but I did have the shakes. So I know I'm gonna be sore. I know I'm gonna be sore in a few days, which is a good thing. I feel like I could do it again. I'm definitely gonna do more of the intro classes. I'm not gonna do like the full 50-minute sessions until a little bit later. But the class was good. I have nothing but good things to say. That being said, we are going to get a matcha. I'm gonna put on my jacket because I'm gonna walk to the coffee shop that I like. I actually just happened to stumble upon this coffee shop a few days ago. So I'm in the Broad Ripple area. If you're in Indy, you know where Broad Ripple is. There's a coffee shop where the Starbucks used to be. I don't know if the Starbucks went out of business, but that would be interesting if it did. It's kind of like a coffee shop slash bar, and their matcha is really good. I was there the other day. So we're gonna walk over there, and then I also saw that they're doing like some kind of flea market. I don't know if it's a flea market or a farmer's market, but I was like, maybe we can get some steps in like before the Greek picnic later today. Yes, we're gonna go get a matcha. If you're not from Indy, I thought I would just show you guys the Broad Ripple area because this is a very popular spot in Indy. So we're walking towards the main street right now. I'm gonna show you guys where I saw that farmer's market. It's over here to the right. Also, this fire station, I don't know if you guys know this, but my dad's a fireman. I used to go in there, because this is where the bars are all at. After I would get very intoxicated, I would go in there and literally throw my brains up. So yeah, they have all these cute bars. I feel like this is new. This used to be a different lounge. It still is a lounge, but now it's a cigar lounge. And then that is where we're going. So that used to be a Starbucks. It's not anymore, which is just crazy because it's been a Starbucks literally since as long as I can remember. And then one of the things that's so crazy about Indy, I feel like moving back, is that they're building apartments everywhere. Like this used to be a grocery store, like a Kroger or something. So this is where we're going. The cafe is called Thieves. But yeah, there's just a bunch of shops, local bars, local stores. It's super cute. Hi, can I do an iced matcha with almond milk and vanilla? Sure. Mom, if I got a parking ticket, I'm literally gonna be so annoyed.
If it's on your car, that's what it is.
$20. Okay, it's not that bad. Literally, I did that whole workout class, no parking ticket, and then go to get a matcha for freaking like 7 minutes. Come back, there's a ticket. It's just my luck.
I probably was watching you.
They probably were. I don't know what it is about me being like rushed today, but everything feels like it's happening so fast. So I just got ready for Greek picnic. My parents are downstairs waiting for me. I do want to show you guys my outfit, but I don't have the full thing. So I'm wearing this halter top. This is from ASOS, and I just have on these light wash denim jeans from American Eagle. I'm wearing these light pink dunks and then this crossbody Tory Burch bag. Obviously, we're going with the thin Desi sunglasses, and I'm gonna wear this white AKA jersey on top of it. I'm just gonna leave it open. But yeah, we have to go. I am gonna vlog Greek picnic. I'm so freaking excited. Hopefully it's a good time. My dad just went in the liquor store. This is for the alphas, right? Yes. This is not for everybody. But the thing is, Dad, this says it needs to sit for 3 to 5 hours.
Well, they ain't going to. Open it up.
I did. But it says 3 to 5 hours. And it says refrigerate.
It has to emulsify. I get it.
Mom, you have to drop me off at my apartment. I'm hoping this is a good angle because I've never vlogged on this camera, but I cannot find my other vlog camera after yesterday. You guys saw how yesterday went. Yesterday was a great day, honestly. Me, my parents, we had a lot of fun. But I think my vlog camera is in the back of my mom's car, I think. I know that it made it to the car though. Like, I think I distinctly remember vlogging. I think there's a clip of me like the windows down. You guys know that song by Natasha Bedingfield? Yeah, no, that's not Pocket Full of Sunshine. No, Unwritten. That's how I felt yesterday in the car, drunk. So I need to go find my vlog camera. I'm gonna go to my parents' house probably later today. Me and Xavier are about to go look at houses. I think I'm just gonna like vlog a few clips on my phone. I'm not gonna bring the camera. We are in talks about buying a house, not this year, but later, sometime next year. So we're kind of just starting to do our research because we don't know if we want to like build, we don't know where, we don't know like how big we want it or what. We kind of have an idea of what we want it to look like, but we don't know anything about the home buying process or anything like that. So I made a Zillow account earlier this week and I've just kind of been stalking the houses. I did this in California a few months ago. I made a Zillow account and I just started randomly looking at houses in Indianapolis, and then I found one that I liked and I had to delete the app because that's the thing, is like once you find a house that you like, you're like, okay, that's the house that I want. So I had to delete the app. So I think we're just gonna go to two. One is in Zionsville and then one is in Indianapolis. So yeah, we're looking very early. Like these are not houses that we're going to live in. Obviously, they're not gonna be on the market for a year plus, but we just kind of want an idea of what the process looks like. Tomorrow is our first meeting with a possible realtor. So like, I don't know, we're just starting to look. But yeah, slow Sunday. If you guys didn't know, Sunday is my favorite day of the week. Simply for this reason. Like, I love a slow Sunday. How do you feel about this carpet? I don't mind it. This is like nice carpet.
This is the nicer carpet.
Yeah.
You know, like the old school, like the flaky kind.
Yeah. See the bathroom? Oh yeah. I like this. And it doesn't have a bathtub. Thank God. Oh, and this would be nice to have the laundry room right here by the closet. How do you like this material? I don't really love it, but that's something that my Auntie Creasa could fix.
Compared to the downstairs, for some reason, this feels like it's like kind of like a older style.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I'm like, downstairs I liked it a lot better than the countertops and stuff up here. This is cute. I actually don't mind. How do you feel about the dark blue? You don't mind it?
Yeah, you can tell this one's like just a kid's bathroom.
A lot of colors in here. Ah, they have the IKEA vanity. That's the one I have. The only thing I don't like about it so far is that there's only one living room. Like, you know, like in your house and in my parents' house, there's a living room downstairs and a living room upstairs.
I mean, it's big enough where it's...
Nobody should be coming upstairs, you think? Yeah. I like this office. And I like that it's like in the front of the house. And I like this floor a lot. Basement. Oh. Did not see this. I'm like, there has to be another living room. That makes sense. Hate this carpet. It's big?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we can store a lot of stuff down here. Is there a bedroom down here? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the house is a lot bigger than I thought. And you could do the golf simulator thing back here, right? No, not enough room?
The ceiling isn't tall enough. If you come up, think about the club. Is
I understand. My dad currently has a hole in his ceiling.
Yep.
See, this is why you can't go see houses, because then you want to put offers in on houses. And this is like my dream setup.
Yeah.
With all the little containers.
Yeah.
Where's the next one?
Probably. Yeah, I don't think this is the vibe. There's a basement. Oh, I'm not going down there. You're going down there? Okay. Basements like this scare me. You ever seen the movie It? Like, I would never come down here. Ever in a million years. And I'm done being down here, actually. Oh, the kitchen is nice. So they gutted this. This is new. I don't think we saw this room. This is like very open though. I do like the openness of it.
Yeah.
You wanna go upstairs? What is this? That is crazy. Okay, so the upstairs does look different than I feel like the downstairs does.
Probably made up things.
I'm about to say they definitely gutted this. Oh, this is my dream. What's up with all these hidden doors? What does that go to?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that? Oh no. I've seen too many scary movies for this. No, literally. Is this only a 2-bedroom?
No, there's 2 downstairs, 2 upstairs.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's another thing. I don't think I'd want my kids sleeping on a different floor than I am. Sick.
Damn, look how low that is.
There's no way. Another little... I don't like that.
Bridge to Terabithia or something.
No, literally. I don't like that. Okay, so we're looking at newer for sure. Okay, you guys, it's a little bit later. It is 10:44 at night. I actually took a nap after we got home from looking at the houses because I think yesterday caught up to me. Speaking of that, I think drinking alcohol broke my skin out. I don't think I'm allergic to alcohol, but you know, like once you drink, like you feel sluggish, you need to rinse it out, whatever. I think, because my skin was doing so well, you guys know, my eczema, it was doing so well. And then yesterday, after going out, like my skin just felt super dry. Even last night, in the middle of the night, I think I got up like 3 separate times to get water. I think my skin just feels like somebody just sucked the moisture out of it. So that sucks. And I will say I was drinking a lot. So it wasn't like, oh, a glass of wine here and there. No, it was me drinking. And I think that's what caused it. I don't know though. I could just be saying that. Anywho, I did want to talk about the houses that we saw today. So obviously you guys saw the second house was a no-go for us. I think from that, we do not want a house built in like the 1920s. That's not our vibe. I think we want something with high ceilings just because both of us are so tall. We definitely want something newer. I don't know when the first house was built, but I know that obviously you guys saw it was just newer. It looked newer. The neighborhood looked newer. I think we also want a neighborhood. So like the second house that we went to was on a very busy street in Indianapolis, and it wasn't a very good like central area in Indy, but once you leave your house, you're like on a very busy road. Where the first house we were like, oh, like this is a neighborhood, there's other kids playing. Like we were looking at houses and there were like neighbors walking in the house with us. They were like, this is a great neighborhood. So I think that's something that we like. It's weird though because I was very hard Indianapolis. I don't want to live in Carmel. I don't want to live in Noblesville, Fishers, Zionsville, Westfield. I don't want to live in any of those places. After seeing this house today, I think I told you guys it was in Zionsville. I feel like I would consider being on the outskirts of one of those neighboring cities, which is just not something that I expected. So happy that we went. Tomorrow, like I said, is a meeting with a possible realtor. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. I don't know like what she's gonna ask us. We're not sure, but we have that meeting tomorrow. I am excited. Like if we're gonna build a house, if we're going to decide to do like a new build, that is when we'll probably start thinking about it and learning more about the process. But yeah, today I like that we went to go look at houses. I think we're gonna randomly start popping in to see more and more houses in the future. That being said, great Sunday. Love a slow Sunday. But yeah, it is super late at night. I just made myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I had lunch earlier and then I took a very long nap. I'm about to watch Love Island because I've been seeing everyone talking about the new episode and I hate when people are talking about shows and I see spoilers that I didn't want to see. So I'm on episode 6. I think this is the episode after Sun. Let me give you my thoughts right now. I'll probably update you guys in the morning when we're getting ready for Solidcore. Yes, I signed up for another freaking Solidcore class. They're not gonna kill me. I will not be defeated. Huda is getting on my nerves. Huda, she's getting on my last fucking nerves. I kind of like Nick. I feel like Nick and Shelly would be cute. I really like Ace, and I like Ace's TikTok. Like, he's really, really funny. Jeremiah also getting on my nerves. Austin getting on my nerves. I'm trying to think who else. Bella, I don't mind the girl. I think she talks a little bit weird and she talks like she's 16 years old, but I don't really mind her. What's the guy with the dreads, the cowboy? What is his name? Taylor? I think he's hilarious. I don't find him attractive at all. I think he's very slinky and I don't necessarily like the way that he dresses on this show. The thing is, I've seen him because he's an alpha. I've seen him on TikTok. On this show, it's not giving. It's not giving at all. But right now, I think my top 2 favorite girls are Shelly, Ontaria, y'all know who I'm talking about. Alondria. I need to hear her name again. Love them both. And then top 2 boys, Ace and Nick. So we're gonna watch this episode. I will check in with you guys in the morning. Tomorrow we have Solidcore at 10 a.m. We are going back for another intro class because they said you should do like 2 to 3 before you do an actual like 50-minute Solidcore class. Yeah, but I will check in with you guys in the morning. Good morning, y'all. I just want to start off by saying the Love Island cast has lost the entire fucking plot. Like, the entire plot. Bella, I really could care less. Honestly, I really could care less. Ace? What? Amaya is who you chose after you've been talking to Shelly for a week? Telling her how bad you wanted to be in a couple with her and how much you like her? Men, honestly, men. That is really what it comes down to, men. Huda and Jeremiah, honestly, I'm putting my groceries away, you guys. I just got my groceries DoorDash, so I need to put those away. Huda and Jeremiah, I simply want them to stay on the show, simply so after Casa Amor, I can see both of them crash out. Because I already know Huda, like, she's getting on my fucking nerves. And it takes a lot for me to be, like, irritated with the show. Like, I really could care less. But, girl, you're on Love Island. This is not The Bachelor. He is not your man. He is free to talk to other people. He is supposed to be talking to other people. And he has not once asked you how old your daughter is or what her name is. That man does not care. Taylor and Alandria are having a good old time. I think they're both hilarious. I love the pace that they're moving at. I think it's cute. Like, I think they're doing Love Island right. I feel like there could be a little bit more, you know, a little more spice. But, like, that's not your vibe. That's not your vibe. I'm trying to think who else is on there. Ace, Taylor, Nick, Charlie, could care less. Austin, bro, I hate to say this. Austin is hilarious. Hilarious. I think he's so funny. The way that he talks is like very like slow. Like, are you having trouble thinking? Like, I don't know what it is, but the way he talks irritates me. But I do feel like he's hilarious. Like, I like seeing him on my TV. And I don't know if that thing about him being a Trump supporter is real or not. If it is, I'm really upset that he's with my girl Shelly. But I don't hate seeing him on my TV screen. Right now, I really hate seeing Ace and Jeremiah, which is crazy because to me, they're the two finest men in there. What are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing? That being said, good morning. We're about to go to Solidcore. Ew. I also need to hurry up and make breakfast. OMG. Okay. I will not be defeated by Solidcore. I plan to keep going until I get it right. I had a lot of you, because I posted a video of me doing one of the movements on Instagram stories the other day, and I had a lot of you guys, because I know you guys are Solidcore baddies. You guys did swipe up and give me very helpful, like, this is what you should be doing, this is what it should feel like. You should only be able to do 3 reps of that movement currently. Like, if you're able to do more, you're probably not doing it right. And that lets me know, like, okay, maybe I was doing it right at first because I could not continue. I was like, okay, this shouldn't be this hard, but maybe it should be this hard. So yeah, today we have Solidcore, and then like I told you guys yesterday, we have a meeting with a possible realtor. I'm gonna put these groceries away, you guys. I'm gonna quickly make breakfast. I'm just gonna make the same thing that I made yesterday, or whatever that was that I went to Solidcore. Turkey, bacon, eggs, and a bagel. That's literally what I eat every single day before doing any kind of workout. Okay, I gotta go.
Think about your action is from your shoulders rocking back, and then your shoulder is restacking. Your hips stay frozen. If your hips stay exactly where they are. Good. Good work here, team. Micro bend in the elbows. Your hips, your shoulders face the Solidcore wall. In 5, you've got a side plank on the left to finish off in 3, 2, and 1 for 30. In 25, you let it go. In 10, you shake it out. In 5, you're done. In 3, 2, and 1, you're done. Shake it out, let it go.
Okay. I think class today was better. I think, like, the thing is, you never really know how you look, and if someone keeps coming around to fix you, you're like, obviously you're doing it wrong. The thing that I struggle with, I think, is obliques. And I had this issue even when I was doing F45 last year. When you're supposed to feel it in one place, I always feel it in the other. So she was like, you're supposed to feel it in your obliques. I was like, I feel it in my upper butt. Or like, usually when I go to F45, you're supposed to feel it in your arms. My wrists are so weak that I'm like, I can't even feel the weight in my arms because my wrists literally cannot hold more than like 15 pounds. So I think it's just me just needing to get stronger in general, especially after going through treatment and not really working out consistently since like October. Is there a glare on this camera? I can't tell if it's just the lighting and where I'm sitting or if it's the camera. But I'm glad that I went. I feel like I am getting better at it. I think I could use like 2 more classes of the intro. One, just so I can get stronger. Like, I know the moves, I know the countdowns and everything now, but I do feel like my body could use a little bit more strengthening and like toning. Yeah, the first half of the morning is done. Now we have to drive. The realtor's office is 20 minutes from where I currently am, and I am a bit early, so I kind of want to get a coffee but I know that I shouldn't. I love a good drink in the morning, just in general. Like if I'm running errands, if I have things to do, I love a good drink. But we are about to head to the realtor's office. It is some time later. I got home from working out, or from the realtor meeting. I don't think I've checked in since that. Okay, I got home from the meeting with the realtor earlier. I came home, had lunch. While I was here, broke a freaking nail, so I ran over and got my nails done really quickly. I got my nails and my toes done because I hadn't had my toes done since I moved to Indianapolis, which if you know when that was early April. And I didn't bring you guys with me to the nail shop only because I haven't found like a nail tech here. I found something quick and easy, so like I went and got a French tip on my toes and then obviously got a fill on my nails, but I have not found like a nail tech that I like. So yeah, there's that. I've been itching like crazy. My eczema, it's getting to the point where like now I'm getting annoyed. Like I'm really considering going back on medicine, which that's a whole nother story. Anyways, I think I'm about to wrap my hair because I am in the house for the rest of the night. I did want to let you guys know how the meeting with the realtor went, so I think I'm gonna wrap my hair while we talk through that. I think it went amazing. I did know her beforehand, and I know that she's worked with a few of the people that my mom knows. So going into it, I already kind of had high hopes and like high expectations. But I think for me and my boyfriend both being first-time home buyers and having so many questions and like wanting to know about the process, but also not knowing, do we need to build? Is our budget enough to get exactly what we want? Because we're both kind of like, if we can't afford to get what we want, we're gonna rent for another year until we can. And like just hearing about the home buying process from her, and then also like telling her how our finances are set up and like what our budget is versus what we want, and hearing her say like, yeah, you can get everything that you want, you shouldn't have to compromise on anything, was kind of like, okay. It let us know we are on the right track and actually able to buy a house, which is just crazy like to even think about. She was like, you guys don't have any crazy asks, so there's no reason for you guys to be wanting to build a home, which I think just made us feel better. So we really don't even need to pick up the home buying or home looking process till the end of this year or top of next year, because our lease isn't up for like a year or so. So we're good. We feel good about everything. Everything is good. That being said, after that, I went, like I told you guys, and got my nails done. And then we ran a few quick errands because I was out of some skincare products. So I saw this video on TikTok, and I'm gonna add it here, of this black girl using a sunscreen that did not leave her with a white cast. It is the La Roche-Posay 30 Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Mela B3 Daily Sunscreen. Dark spot corrector, protectifying, unifying, whatever, with niacinamide 5%. I saw her using this. It was $35, so I would say it's pretty expensive for a sunscreen. I bought this from Ulta. Also, like I told you guys last night, I feel like my skin is having some issues, and I wanted to start trying to get the dead skin off. I don't know if you guys can see it, but all around my mouth and like my cheek area, I feel like my skin is peeling and it's very dry. And I wanted to exfoliate, do something gentle. And then I also, this is the face wash that I've been using. This is a melting balm face wash. This is the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm. So I've used this before. My, what is it called? Esthetician recommended this to me because my skin is so dry. She was like, you do not need like a soapy cleanser. You need like a balm, Vaseline, Aquaphor type of cleanser. So I've been using this one. I ordered it last time from Amazon, but like I got the standard size. Today I went into Sephora and there was two next to each other, but only one price. So like there was this size, okay, so you guys see how big this one is, and then there was a little one, like a little travel size, but they both said 100 milliliters, 3.38 fluid ounces. Both of these boxes, this one being the larger one and the little travel size, said the same thing. And then at the bottom where like at Sephora it says the price, it had only one size, 100 milliliters, 3.38 fluid ounces, with the price of like $35, whatever it was. So I'm holding this one, I'm holding the little one. I'm like, these are obviously different sizes. I'm on the phone with my best friend. I'm like, these are obviously different sizes, but they say they're the same size and they're the same price. So I take it up to the front. I'm like, I don't think this is right. So she scans it and she's looking at it, and I'm like, I want that bigger one, because I can see that you're confused, which means obviously there's an issue. I want the bigger one. So I don't know what was wrong with it. There was only one larger one. There was no other place in the store that rang up a bigger Glow Recipe. Like, she was very confused. She was like, is there another one back there? I was like, nah, I got the last one, I'm sorry. And I kind of just want to settle into the night because I feel like I have been procrastinating when it comes to work. I don't know if you guys follow me on TikTok or Instagram, it probably doesn't seem like it, But I have been like procrastinating when it comes to filming content. I feel like my skin, this is like a little bit of a tangent, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys don't want to hear me talk about my skin or my eczema, please skip this part. My eczema makes me feel like the most insecure version of myself. Like, there is nothing like being somewhere and you feel like you're scratching like a fiend, or like you have, I don't know how else to say it, like I'm scratching like I have an addiction. Out in public, my skin is falling off. My eczema and my scalp and my dandruff is worse than before. So anytime I wear all black, I have my family members literally like dusting eczema off my shoulders. It's embarrassing. And then on top of that, my skin just doesn't look the best. Like, I'm trying to make close face content for like makeup or doing my hair, and it's like when I wake up, my eyes are super swollen, my face hurts, like it hurts to smile. When I'm out in public, my lips are like crusting. It just looks really bad, and it makes me feel like shit. Honestly, I can't lie, it makes me feel like shit. I guess backtracking to what I was not even gonna touch on, I think I might need to get on an eczema medicine, which I haven't been on one since January of 2023. I cold turkey stopped taking, I was on the daily pill Rinvoq. You guys probably see commercials for it all the time. Before that, I was on an injectable, so a shot every 2 weeks called Dupixent. That one was making my vision bad. I was getting conjunctivitis. I thought I was going blind. So I stopped taking that one, but I was on that one for like a year and a half. And I have not been on an eczema medicine since I was like, probably like 5. Whether it was like me doing some kind of drink or a pill or topical creams, injectables, whatever it was, I've been on an eczema medicine for a very long time. This is the first time that I've never been on one. And yes, I am going on like a year and a half to 2 years. I feel like it's getting to the point where it's like something has to give. My mom actually grew up with eczema, but she grew out of hers. So I think everyone in my family is kind of shocked that mine seems to be getting worse. Especially me and my mom are like, this, I thought by 21 I would no longer have eczema. I feel like mine is getting worse and it's impacting my life. Like, I really do feel like one of those commercials where it's like, I have eczema and it's impacting my life and da 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 da, and I felt so embarrassed and I was wearing long sleeves. That literally feels like me, and I freaking hate it. So I feel like I have been stalling, all of that to say, get back to the original point, all of that to say, I feel like I have been stalling on work stuff and content, and I haven't been excited about it because I feel ugly. Not even like really ugly and like, oh, you're ugly, but like, I just don't feel like a bad bitch, honestly. And 9 times out of 10, I do feel that way. But right now, I just really don't. And I just don't want to show up on camera in that way. I've been trying to like not, and I feel like nobody else has noticed it probably but me. But I feel like you guys haven't noticed it because I haven't been putting out the kind of content that's like close face, you guys all up in my grill. Anyway, even talking about it just stresses me out. So I'm gonna do some skincare. I'm gonna sit with my computer and like actually brainstorm the content that I want to film this week. And like, even if my skin looks good or bad, we're gonna film. Because I'm tired of just like the days passing by and being like, what did you get done today? You went to the gym, you made lunch, you read probably 2 books, and that's what you did today. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So I'm gonna try and find my routine tonight, figure out what I want to do this week, and then I will check in with you guys probably later tonight. We'll probably watch another episode of Love Island, even though I know they're about to piss me off, but it's fine. It's fine. At this point, I feel like the cast of Love Island is honestly just trying to piss everybody off. Like, this is the last time I'm gonna talk about it, probably. Ace has lost his mind. Like, don't call me babe. I don't understand what the issue is. Da, 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 da. You just chose her for a couple. You're not affectionate, which that's new because you've been all up in Shelly's grill. Like, I don't understand. Like, the fact that Austin is making the most sense in this villa is frightening me. Like, what? Huda and Jeremiah, again, can't wait for Casa Amor. I need the crash out to be insane. Like, insane. Alandria and Taylor, I feel like that situation is so, how do I put this? Like, not universal, but common. Like, I know so many women and men who like have a connection with someone and it's kind of like a slow burn and you want to be friends first, but also it's like, you're not my usual type. You're not who I initially am attracted to, but I do like hanging out with you. And I get that that's Taylor's vibe, I think, towards Alandria. I wish he would say that, but I also understand him not saying it because it would hurt her feelings. But I feel like when it comes out on movie night that he said that about her to Ace, she's gonna be really hurt, especially if they're like far down the line. If they're not, it won't matter, but like, I feel like it's a very common thing. Like, I like this person, I know they'd be good for me, we mesh on so many levels, But the physical attraction is just not there yet. It's not there yet. But I feel like him not looking anywhere else during this time, and also like she voiced how she felt, and he started, you know, kind of taking some steps. I was like, okay, like I like that. I liked Nick. Him and his third eye, I'm liking them a lot less. Charlie and Hannah, don't care. I just feel like this season of Love Island, nobody is making sense. Like none of the couples are making sense. Taylor and Alandria to be making the most sense, and Shelly and Austin, again, they don't really make sense, but he's kind of, I hate to say it, I kind of like Austin. Like he's making a lot of sense. I feel like the bar is on the floor. Like the bar was so high from last season, they've dragged it to the pits of hell. Today we have a call with my management. I think you guys know I'm signed to KG, so we meet bi-weekly just to go over like things that we have coming up, anything that I'm interested in, my pay, video performance views, contracts, things happening, just all of the things related to my job and my content and what I have going on. So we have that call with them. I think I'm gonna let you guys kind of sit in on that. Not too much in my business, but like I think I'm gonna let you guys listen in on how those calls usually go. And then I honestly didn't get as much done last night as I wanted to. So like after I talked to you guys while I was wrapping my hair, I did edit a lot of this vlog, which I'm really glad that I did, because I think it's already at like 40 minutes. I've been yapping, y'all. This has probably been one of my favorite vlogs, simply for the fact that I feel like things have been going on and I have things to share and updates to share, and like my life doesn't feel boring anymore. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like I actually have things to show you guys and share with you guys. So I did not get to actually like sit with my computer and brainstorm content ideas like I wanted to last night, but I did get a chance to start editing this vlog. So I think I'm gonna go to a coffee shop and like work for a little bit. I went to this coffee shop called Boscanti. Let me try to find it, hold on. So the one I went to a few days ago is called Bovacanti Coffee. It's in Carmel. But there's another one, I think it's called Parlor Public House. So it's coffee, cocktails, and events. Let me see. East Ohio Street, so it is downtown. But yeah, I'm about to hop on my meeting with my team, and then we are gonna go to the coffee shop.
And I also resurfaced a conversation with Tresemme just to kind of get the gears turning for like New York Fashion Week, because I know that they typically do something there. The other thing is that I got an offer come through. It's called Happy V. The
probiotics in the morning.
Because it's not.
The thing is, the reason they reached out, I already take my Happy V. I posted them on my stories. So I'm okay with it.
Right, yes.
I just saw the ask though. Sorry if you guys can hear that. I'm having a maintenance request. The ask though with the reel, also on TikTok with the story set, I was just kind of like,
If we could even do and do a reel with the story set, I think that would be like a more closely aligned, especially too because the usage. Otherwise, waiting to just kind of hear back on a few of these. Is there anything that's like top of mind for you right now?
Questions about All-Star Weekend, if there's any events, because the All-Star games are happening in Indy, or not the All-Star Weekend, NBA Finals is happening this week, and then Women's All-Star Weekend is in July in Indy. Are there any events happening then?
Okay, I'll ask around and see like what we're hearing, because I haven't even really seen anything go through for the Knicks either.
Okay.
How are we feeling about the numbers? Any questions on any of the campaigns or any opportunities?
No questions about the numbers. Everything looks good. I just have to remember that Naked Smoothie is not happening really until, why is my mom calling me? But yeah, until next year.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, I got a matcha. I don't know what it is about the coffee shop. I've been there before, just not good. I'm not gonna lie, the vibes are super cute, but the matcha is just not, it's not hitting. So I will not be going back if that's the drink that I plan to get. But if I'm gonna get something else, it is a very like cute area. I think I'm about to go home. I did get some content ideas down on paper and like have a plan for the rest of the week. Like I said earlier, I have like things that I need to do around the house. So I think I'm gonna head home and check in with you guys later. Good afternoon, y'all. Today is one of my favorite days of the year. Today is the Strawberry Shortcake Festival. If you're from Indy, you already know what that is. If you're not, it's one of the best days of the year. Basically, like, you go downtown and you can just buy like strawberry shortcakes. That's literally the only thing they sell. There's not like there's a bunch of vendors, but they're all selling the same type of thing. So it's all just strawberry shortcakes, not different ones, not like, it's just one thing. You can only buy one thing. That and the state fair, like my two favorite events in Indy, like during the year. I don't know why. I think they're just like nostalgic, but they're always really fun and like really, not like low key, but just like local Indy native events. I'm gonna go get myself one, and then I think I'm gonna take one to Xavier's job because he's never had one before. And then I don't know what else we're getting up to today. I do want to be home by 12:30. It's currently 10:30. I don't want to be out there all super like during the day or during the rush hour time because it is supposed to be 85 degrees and I have things to do today. I need to film. I need to get on my Zoom. But good morning, you guys. We're headed to the Strawberry Shortcake Festival. I'm gonna bring you with me, of course. So let's go. Which is a biscuit, ice cream, the strawberry stuff, and then whipped cream. Let's do a first taste test. I'm trying to get everything. Every year is so freaking good. So the Strawberry Shortcake Festival was a success. It literally, like, there's never a bad year. I haven't been there in the last, I think, 2 or 3 years. There's never a bad year. But you know what's so crazy is now that like I'm back home and NBA All-Star, the WNBA All-Stars is coming up and like the NBA Finals is here, everyone thinks because of my height that I'm on the fever. I'm like, y'all, just because I'm tall does not mean I'm on the fever. I feel like when I've been going out recently, either someone comes up to me or like generally in passing, they're like, you on the WNBA team? Like, no. Y'all do not want to see me dribble a basketball. It's getting sticky. It's getting sticky. I don't give a fuck about pronouns. I'm that nigga and that bitch. It's getting sticky. I am just so happy right now. I had the most productive day I've had, I think, in like weeks. I will attribute it to waking up on time. Like, I am someone who doom scrolls like crazy. Today when I woke up though, I was like, okay, your alarm's gonna go off at 8. You were gonna get out of this bed at 8:01. I woke up at 7:30, but I allowed myself to doom scroll till 8:01. So like I still scratched my itch, but I was also out of the bed at 8. So like I woke up, I talked to my team, I did everything I needed to do. I had to submit some revisions that normally I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do them. And they get done at midnight the following day. I looked at my budget, everything is looking good. Like I paid off one of my medical bills. Thank God. Oh my God. One of the things about being sick, the medical bills will pile up, boy. And then I got ready, I did my hair. I actually really liked the way that my hair came out today. I think I'm gonna have to do it more. That wasn't cute. I'm gonna have to bump it this way more often, but I really like the way that it looked. My makeup came out good. My skin kind of clear, kind of looking good. I went to the Strawberry Shortcake Festival. I had a good little solo date, had lunch, filmed, edited, posted, filmed another video, edited, done. And let me see what time it is. 5:18. Like the timing could not be more perfect. I'm done with everything that I wanted to do today. I got done. I see why people are morning people. Like, I get it. I do get it. There was a time period a few months ago, maybe like 2 months ago, where I literally was waking up every day without an alarm at like 7 a.m. And I understood. I was like, I understand why people wake up this early. Anywho, today was a great day. And I'm very happy about it. I think tonight, can y'all guess what I'm gonna say? Black people, it's that one thing your mom always used to tell you to do at the start of the day. I didn't take the meat out of the freaking freezer. Oh my gosh. That was the one thing. You know what? I'm not even gonna stress it. I'm not even gonna stress it. I think we're probably gonna get pizza. Pizza sounds really good right now. I was gonna tell you guys what we were having for dinner, but that's not what we're having for dinner anymore. So we might just be checking in the morning, you guys. I think I'm done with my workouts for the week. Honestly, I did Solidcore twice. I went to, have I done an F45 workout this week? I don't think I did. I might have to go to F45 tomorrow. I've been trying to stay really consistent with my workout, so I think I might go tomorrow actually. Anywho, I will check in with you guys if we do something tonight. If we don't, I would check in with you guys first thing in the morning. I feel like I look crazy right now, but anywho, good morning y'all. I am getting ready right now to go to, I don't even know what kind of event this is. I know one of my mom's friends is being, I don't know if she's being honored. I don't know if it's like a dinner, but it's lunchtime. I wanted to get on here to close out the vlog because I feel like this vlog has been a lot and it's gone on for a lot of days, and I feel like we did way more than I was expecting. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna do another weekly vlog next week, and we're also going to Chicago, which is, if you guys have been here for a while, you know Chicago is my favorite city ever. So I'm super excited. But yeah, I just wanted to close out the vlog, say thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.